Do you think crypto will find its footing at these levels? And what can we kind of make of this big slump in trading volume?
Yeah, no, so I think it has found its footing at these price levels. We've been range bound here for the last several weeks now between kind of 30K and 35K in Bitcoin, and similarly range bound in the other big kind of blue chip cryptocurrencies. And I would expect that to continue. We've held these prices through a lot of bad news over the last several weeks. I think it would take a lot to leg substantially lower from here. And I think trading volumes, similarly, as you pointed out in the opening just now, sure, it's a slump relative to the last 6 months. But if anything, it just goes to show what an exception the last 6 months have been in terms of the volumes that both exchanges and more broadly OTC desks, et cetera, have seen.
There's kind of this trifecta of concerns that people are talking about right now. You've got a broader regulatory crackdown across the globe, really. You've got environmental concerns, and then just an overall risk-off appetite for some more volatile assets. You mentioned that it would take a lot to drive crypto down further from here. What is it that you're thinking that could be some of the, a potential headwind for this area?
So, yeah, one of the key things that I'm keeping an eye on is how quickly miners are coming back online. You mentioned both kind of environmental pressures and also regulatory. What's going on in China is sort of an amalgam of both of those, right? Where you have the Chinese government cracking down on Bitcoin miners, pointing to the environmental concerns as a factor there. And that causes a lot of supply pressure within Bitcoin specifically, right? Of miners having to liquidate their holdings in order to fund themselves as kind of a stopgap here as they look to come back online. And so that's one of the key things that I'm watching. If they don't come back online as quickly as one might hope or expect here over the next several weeks, that could cause continued supply pressure within Bitcoin, which then just drags down the whole market.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.